Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headache stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken, it's tragic. We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
Hey guys, how you going? Are we live on Rumble? Can anyone on Rumble please let me know if we are live? Because it looks to me like we are. Look at this. I think I've managed to multi-stream on Rumble and YouTube at the same time. Huh. That's pretty good. Okay. Just making sure that the sound is not on. Okay, good. No one can hear any feedback or anything. Sorry, I'm going to take a few minutes this morning just to make sure this is all working. Is there anyone on Rumble that can tell me? I can't see any chat happening. But it looks like I'm live. Yes, I'm live on Rumble too. Oh, excellent. Yay for me, finally. I actually used the money that Timmy donated the other day to sign up for the Ultra Streamlabs and get, excellent, thank you guys. This is excellent. Okay, so I used the money to pay for the ability to be able to multi-stream. I can hear something in the background. What's going on here? Oh, hang on one sec, I'm getting feedback. 1 second, guys. Yep, that's it. Yep, the volume's off. Okay. Sorry if it's all feedback. I am so sorry. Have you ever heard of the Body Worlds display exhibition by Gunther von Hagen? Okay, let's have a little look at what this is about. Now, okay, many years ago when I was a teenager, early 20s, I think, my mum showed me a documentary or a show that was on either SBS or ABC, I can't remember which one it was, and it was autopsies. Now, this man was the one running it. I don't know, kind of looks like he's got someone else's face on. Anyway, strange looking guy. But anyway, I remember watching 1 or 2 episodes of this show and thinking, this is really disturbing. Like, it might be educational, but it is very, very disturbing to me. I don't think, honestly, even if you donate your body to medical science, I don't think it should be put on display. Humans are not the only thing they do it with. Obviously, they've got horses and is that an emu or an ostrich? But they have a lot of different displays, okay? Now I'm going to read something that I came across the other day. Now all of this is alleged. It hasn't been proven, so just bear with me for YouTube, right? It has 52 million visitors, right? And it has visited 150 cities in America, Asia, the UK, South Africa as well. Now, what they do to the bodies to keep them like that, it's called plastination. It goes through about a year and a half, from what I can gather, of treatment to be the way they are. Okay. There are questions that people have as to whether the bodies were donated or not. Okay, now that's a big thing, because apparently they don't have a lot of paperwork to prove that these people donated their bodies. There's one lady called Zhang Weiji, and she was 8 months pregnant. She was Chinese when she went missing. Okay, people have suspected that she was one of the bodies on display at the exhibit. This lady was 8 months pregnant at the time that she went missing. She was a reporter, and rumours say she was having an affair with Bo Xilai, the mayor of Dalian. And he was a very powerful man. He was on his way up, I believe, towards the head of the going towards the top of the CCP, from what I believe. He was married to a woman who was a very high-powered attorney, and her name was Gu. Okay, this is in China, a lot of this. She had her own law firm. She actually owned her own law firm, founded it, whatever you want to call it. And the husband and wife were both children of revolutionaries in China. Okay, back to pregnant Zhang, the lady who was pregnant who went missing. She was carrying Bo's baby. So a little tangled threesome, well, no, it wasn't a threesome, sorry, that's not what it was. It was an affair that Bo had with this lady, okay? Her name is Zhang. And apparently she was a threat to the wife, and apparently just even declaring that she was carrying his child was considered a threat to the wife. So the wife was trying to intimidate Zhang into getting out of public life, even getting security forces to detain her in her hotel at Dalian. It was said that Zhang had attempted suicide a few times while she was there, while she was being held. And then she just disappeared. The reason people suspect she was part of the exhibition was because the bodies prepared by Body World has done a plastination, they have a plastination company in Dalian, the same place. The laws for handling a corpse there are pretty lax, and they would change the faces, not charge them. They change, I'm trying to read my own writing here, sorry guys, I've made notes. They would change the faces slightly so that they wouldn't actually be recognised. Now the website, Body World's website, states that all of the bodies are from Dalian. So they're Chinese. It is thought that Bo, the father, the husband of the lawyer wife, personally approved von Hagen's permits and paperwork. Von Hagen's son denies this, though. Bo is also thought to benefit financially from allowing prisoners to be used for organ transplants to wealthy people, allegedly. Fresh organs, von Hagen said that only European or American bodies, the fresh organs, for people who are actually wealthy, and even overseas people, okay? Von Hagen has said that only European or American bodies they have are donated. But I believe they consented to be used for maybe medical research or teaching purposes, maybe not this exact purpose. Would you really want your body on display after you've passed away for the public to see? I don't know, even if you want to donate your body to science, you'd probably think, oh, they use it on a body farm to teach forensics or something like that, or they would use it to teach in medical situations in schools or hospitals, you know. I don't think they meant to be on public display. Okay, he also said that he uses bodies from China. He said that he stopped using the bodies from China, though, after he found out some of them were prisoners who were executed. So then he said he stopped using. Now I wonder where the bodies are coming from now then. 2 out of 647 corpses had bullet holes in the skulls. Now, the city of Dalian was known for their execution of Falun Gong and the Uyghur Muslims. It's thought that Zhang's body is the body on display at Von Hagen's exhibit as the 8-month pregnant woman. How many coincidences until it's not a coincidence anymore? The body on display is a pregnant woman and the baby is 8 months gestation. He said it wasn't her and was provided by a grieving family. Actually, the husband and wife said it was someone they knew, and it was the grieving family, and they wanted to remain anonymous. Nothing strange going on here. No, not at all. Yeah, they were also never produced the paperwork for the grieving family or this lady that was 8 months pregnant, or even gave her identity. She was anonymous. That's all we know. The skull and features look to many people to be the same shape and size of Zhang, with the body to match as well, including the 8-month-old fetus. It's said that the general manager of the human specimen factory in Dalian was Bo's wife and lawyer, Gu. It's tangled. It's really tangled. Gu was convicted of murdering a British businessman in 2012. Now, this is the lawyer wife, Gu, okay, of the husband that had an affair that got this lady pregnant that ended up in a museum. Apparently, allegedly, I don't know. She poisoned Neil Haywood and was convicted for it as well. She was given a suspended death sentence, which turned out to be life in prison. Neil was found dead in a hotel room of a suspected alcohol poisoning. His family said he didn't drink. No autopsy was done and he was cremated straight away. What a surprise. It is said that Gu wanted a large sum of money moved and she wanted Neil to help her do it. When he asked for a large cut, she got angry, apparently, and he was going to expose her and she threatened him. She had a reputation and that of a husband to protect. So she killed him. This is only known because a whistleblower fled to the US consulate and released the information to them. The whistleblower became the next target on the hit list. Apparently the whistleblower had tried to blackmail Bo for what he had on Bo's wife, Gu. Bo tried to block an investigation into these crimes and was eventually outed and disgraced. So he's no longer a politician, I believe. At Gu's trial, people were outraged as a body double seemed to have taken her place. And apparently this is a thing in China, if you've got a lot of money, that is. Apparently you can have body doubles take your place in court, in prison as well. Make that make sense. And even executions. They get to stand in. Who wants to be a stand-in for someone's execution? Or do they force them? I don't know. Investigations were starting in Birmingham into the Body World Real Bodies exhibit in the UK. There were concerns about where they were getting these bodies. Now, everyone seems to be concerned about where these bodies are coming from. It could be easily fixed with producing paperwork, signed paperwork, proof on who these bodies are, and maybe DNA testing, although the process they went through for 1.5 years, I'm not sure how much DNA would be left after that, but you could probably go into the bone, deep into the bone, and still get DNA from there. So that would solve it, okay? Yeah, people are now calling for DNA tests to be done, and it should be done. And some of these bodies were posed, right, as you can see, in different ways, including in a private room where they posed a male and female bodies in sexual position. Now, these two people had never met in life. What makes these people think that this is okay in death? What happened to respect for the human body, whether in life or death? Okay, now I'm going to go on to Rumble shortly and show you an episode of Tales from the Crypt that kind of goes into this type of thing. And it's run by doctors. Now, allegedly, Von Hagen, the man who, yeah, I don't know, he's quite a, like, he looked normal in some points, right? This is him. And then he looks like this. Maybe it's just the angle the photo's taken on, but he looks very strange. He's a strange man. To me. That's just my personal opinion. That is not the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Look. What does this look like to you? I mean, this, I don't know. To me, it's very... looks like he might have someone else's face on. Doesn't look like his. I don't know. Seemingly sort of normal here. And then go to here. Has he had some sort of skin transplant or something? Maybe a face one? I don't know. Anyway, he's been under investigation many times. And he's actually destroyed, I believe he destroyed the two bodies that were shot in the head. So, yeah, you've got that. I don't know. I know a few people have been to these exhibitions. Some people, I think Alex has been there. But did you ever get like that, I don't know, disturbing feeling if you've been here? Because this is not how they died, but this is the poses they're put into either, you know? And there's so many pictures, like... I believe there's even... oh, Lord, well, lordy. Okay. I believe there's even a dissected... so you can see, like, the... I don't know. Leave the dead alone. You're not meant to play with them. I believe. That's just my opinion. Look, they've got elephants, sharks. This private room. These people didn't know each other, right? So what makes them think that this is okay? And I find it strange how there's like... oh, no, we don't want to actually see that one close up. But I find it strange how some of the body parts are exposed, like... oh, God. It looks like they've done it more than once, okay? Put them in strange positions. They've even got the nervous system dissected. Sharks. I don't know what this has to do with Von Hagen, or this has to do with Von Hagen. Okay. So there you go. That is Gunther von Hagen, I believe his name is. Or Gunther von Hagen. and his body works. And it doesn't... Seriously, I don't know. I have more respect for the dead. I really do. Okay, let's just go through a couple of comments. Oh, what have I done here? Oh, my mouse isn't moving it. One sec, guys. My apologies. I'm still getting used to this, trying to multi-stream. So on YouTube, we've got Menacing Muskrat, Charles, Void, how you going? Alex, how you going? Who else have we got in here? Darren, D. Lee, Joe Q. Grant, Carl, Tiki Doll. NC Girl, hey, how you going? And Darren, you see 3 different time frames for the live. Oh, really? Wow. MJ, how you going? Okay, just want to make sure I say hello. Hey, Missy T, how you going? Teresa, how you going? Who else have we got in here? Sherry, how you going? Okay, I think I've just about got everyone. Geo Loft, how you going? SW, how you going? Okay, let's have a look at some of the comments. Void said Chinese everywhere. This was even before I started. Void was on the ball, right? Chinese, every one of them. And Void said, I clicked when I was there. I was with my young scientific son. I knew they were prisoners. Void 17 said, all had ginger brows and lashes, but you realise their facial structures. All Oriental. Void said they bleached the lashes and brows. Seemed ginger. Yeah, that's what happens when you try and bleach something black, like black hair, black eyelashes, they will go yellow, like they will look slightly ginger. They will. They may even go orange first. Oh, God love you, Alex. God love you with that. Let me just see if I can I pin them? I have to do that on the other one. Let me just give me a look here. Okay. I'm still working this out, guys. I am so sorry, but... And even when I end the stream, I only want to end it on YouTube. I don't want to end it on Rumble. So, I'm not sure what I'm doing with that, but I'm going to find out. Okay, Void said, pretty funny because it was made to sound that by the professor that everyone had ethically signed up to the plastination prior to death. Not that the Chinese government had sold them and taken them. I agree, Void. Alex said, I went to one of those exhibitions on a school trip when I was about 14, 15. It was so creepy walking around with all those dead bodies. There was a heavily pregnant woman too, and loads of babies in jars. Void said, hey, son, these are murdered Chinese criminals. I couldn't say that, no. I wouldn't have said that to my child either, but I've read a lot of people that were saying they went in and they were so disturbed that they had to walk back out again. And one person said they had to walk out before they threw up. And I'd pretty much put myself in that position. I'd probably have to walk out before I threw up. Other people were saying, why can't they use models of it? Can't they use, make some sort of plastic model of it that's realistic looking instead of putting people out there? Alex said, I wonder how many of these are missing people. They're supposed to be all donated, but I'm not so sure. Yeah, I'm not so sure either, Alex, to be honest. And Joe Q. Grant said, for once I'm on time. And Carl said, good morning. And Tiki Doll said, hello, everybody. And Voice said, Alex, anyone can go to the gulag. Dealey said, hello, my lovely chat family. And yes, I was live on Rumble. Everybody was saying, yes, I am. Multi-stream. I can see, yes, damn it, Mandy's over on Rumble. Beautiful. I can't believe I actually done it, guys. I cannot believe that I actually multi-streamed. And I worked it out all on my own. and after working it out, it wasn't that hard. But I don't know why. I've had difficulty before. I wasn't able to do it. And Tiki Doll. NC Girl said, yay for you, Hev. Yep. Darren said, the Rumble is live. I now see 3 different time frames for the live. Yep, everyone's saying all good. Dealey said, I remember the body displays of thin sheets of human and of horses. Yeah, I don't know. It really disturbs me. And it did when my mum showed it to me. My mum was really excited about watching it, and I'm like, the first time I sat down, I went, oh yeah, this is interesting. Like, I think he was doing the digestive system. And I might have been older than I thought, actually. But anyway, yeah, and I watched another episode of it, and then I just went, I'm not getting a good, I'm not going to watch this anymore. I'm just not getting a good feeling from this, you know. Alex said, yes, they used to broadcast Autopsy live on Channel 4 about 20-odd years ago. Horrible show. Well, there you go. It was 20 years ago. I would have been 30. Okay, not 20s or teens. I would have been 30. God, that's a long time ago. Man, it makes me feel really old. Oh, Void said, Alex, it was really informative display. Just the politics were bad. I believe they could do it, honestly, with little, plastic. They could make models of what they're showing and not use real human bodies. I don't know. I just have more respect for the dead than that. I don't know. I think most in China, don't they? They really do respect their dead. And I believe many native peoples around the world respect their dead. MJ said, Alex, hope your foot is healing up. Yes. Void said, a soaking process. Yes, it is. And they also pump stuff through the veins and arteries that is like a antiseptic, and they do a lot of stuff. It's a very, very deeply involved process that goes for like a year and a half. Teresa said, gotcha on both. YouTube volume low, Rumble is good. Wow. Okay. Dealey said, oh yes, Alex, how you doing? Void said, just the Chinese seem to want to donate. Wow. Missy T said, hey, Hev. Alex said, it's much better, thank you, Dealey. Oh, your foot's good? Oh, better anyway, not good, but probably better. Missy T said, hi, everyone. Void said, totally corrupt display. Jesus, I looked in her eyes. Yeah, see, I don't know. I think if it was bad enough on TV. I don't know if I could have gone to something like that. And even at one point, I wanted to be a forensic pathologist. And then I thought, would I really want to look at, dead bodies, fair enough, but babies? That's what sort of got to me, and I thought, oh, would I be able to handle it? Probably not. That's how I think anyway. Just for myself personally. Other people might be able to handle it, but I don't think I could. Alex said it's much better, thank you. Oh, I read that one. And everyone's saying hello to each other. Joku Grant said, shared on Gab. Thank you so much. Sherry said, good evening, everyone, or good morning, afternoon. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. MJ said, and if it was a boy, oh boy. Alex said, Joe Rogan and Jummer's Jump mentioned this story. Yeah, it was funny because I've been watching, Rotten Mango, Stephanie Sue and all that, and she goes into a lot of Asian crime. Another lady popped up on my recommended, and it's Dark Asia with Megan or something. And she went into the story, and it was like, ooh. And then I remembered the Tales from the Crypt episode. Except these are models trying out for a modelling part. I won't spoil it, but, And it might be a bit gory for some people, so it's up to you whether you want to watch it with me or not, but I'm going to do a watch along with me, so... Okay, I'm getting comments from Rumble. Okay, Teresa said, hey, Alex, can't chat on TV night from an old birdie here in MIUSA. Missy T said, that guy reminds me of the creepy poltergeist guy. Alex said, I don't know, hopefully you can just watch. Teresa MJ said, imagine that even if donated, would you donate if you knew you'd be used or family used like this? I don't think I'll, no. Definitely not. Missy T said, to donate your body to medical science, it takes a lot of paperwork. Dealey said, sounds like she was targeted because they wanted to display. I think the wife wanted to shame her, and in China that would bring shame on her. She wanted to out the man for having an affair, and I think the wife kind of maybe thought, well, if you want to be out there, we're going to make sure you're displayed out there. I don't know, just like a nasty, I don't know, jealous type thing. GLF said, I've decided to donate my body to science fiction. I'll get straight onto Rumble in a minute, guys, and read your comments over there. Actually, is that? That's both, I think. Multi-stream. Okay, MJ said, my cousin works in Naples flat in a huge company where people donate, not well known. Do not do it. Nope. Dealey said, didn't just something happen in Naples? I don't know. I've got a bit of news. It could be. Alex said, I wouldn't. I remember hearing about a story of a place in USA where people thought their loved ones were being donated for science, but they were really being sold. And there's also a lot of companies that are just like that Body Worlds thing, okay? And they don't source their bodies in a good way. So if you have questions about the top one, what are all the ones underneath doing? MJ said, I've been helping my sister move for 3 days, so I don't know. Oh, wow. Darren said, evil doesn't have respect for the human body. Dealey said, these stories of people not being cremated as paid for. Joe Q. Grant said, go on to Rumble. Dealey said, true, Darren. MJ said, probably way more common than we know or comprehend. I do believe it is. SW said, or he might be preserving himself. Missy T said, he's just creepy looking, Hev. Yeah, I don't know. I get this really bad vibe from looking at a picture of the guy. And it seems the older he gets, the stranger he looks. Darren said, why would you want to see that exhibition? I believe a lot of people do it for educational purposes, but I don't know. GLF said, Dealey, Naples, Florida is where the jetliner crashed on Interstate Highway 753 survived. Oh, 75. Highway 75. 3 survived. The 2 pilots were killed and another in a pickup truck. Dealey said, all the hair on body stood on end when I first seen this exhibit. MJ said, it feels so wrong. Missy T said, it's bad enough seeing a deceased person. It is. Alex said, I found it disturbing. I was only about 14, 15 and don't know why my school thought it was a good idea to take us on a school trip there. My goodness. I really don't know why. They'd be traumatising kids. Okay, MJ said, with tech we have, it is unnecessary. Yeah, exactly. Dealey said, oh yes, Gerloff, that's right, something stood out about that. Sherry said, it's disgusting. Who could sleep after seeing that? Not me. Darren says, schools are sick, Alex. Alex said, I think he has Parkinson's and plans to donate his own body. Yeah, Darren said, what sort of mentality do you need to produce that? MJ said, love the white cap, Hev. Oh, God love you. Damn it, man. He said, hey, y'all, I made it. Are we on Rumble too? Yes, we are, as far as I'm aware. Let me just check the Rumble chat. Yes, there's Miriam. No, just be careful of clicking on those links for Miriam. Hey, Timmy, how you going? We've got 5 angel wings. Demo Mandy's in 2 places at once. Zal's on here. Out to lunch, I'm on both. Yes, I am. Timmy, I finally worked it out. And thank you, Timmy, because thanks to you, I was able to multi-stream, pay for the Streamlabs and multi-stream, and I managed to do it. This way, look, I didn't want to do this on StreamYard because that's when you always get the fuzzy screen. You know, everyone's telling me you can't see properly. It's blurry. Well, with Streamlabs, this is much clearer, I believe. Let me know, but I do believe it's much clearer. And Menacing Muskrat's in there too. And Stuart on Rumble's in there. So excellent. It might be my internet connection, Timmy. Timmy said it keeps buffering and you have 1 gig internet connection. It could be mine, Timmy. Seriously. Okay. So this is good. Okay. Whoa, it just jumped again. All the chat, it always jumps on me. Okay. Geoloff said it was a Learjet 75 Liberty that crashed. Okay, on the highway in Florida. Was it? D-Lee said I was young too when I seen the body display, but can't remember anything about before or after seeing the display. Wow. SW said put a cap on that mice and it would look like Dickie Knee. Missy T said he moves like he does have it. Put a cap on that mic and it would look like Dickie Knee. Oh, yeah, it would too. Hang on a sec. There's Dickie Knee. Except he needs the hair. He needs some hair. Oh, my God. MJ said, Geo, what happened? Is it recent? MJ said, we learn with you, Hev, no worries. Thank you for being patient with me. Dealey said, Geo, I remember times and numbers standing out that crash from MSM. Out to lunch is here too. Good to see you guys. Susie said, are you talking about the human body show that toured the world? Yes, Susie, yes. And good to see you, Susie. Sheila said, did you guys see Dwayne The Rock Johnson get smacked down at the WWE Experience on the Vegas Strip last night? Everything he tried to speak. He was shouted down by the crowd chanting Maui, Maui. Ooh. Good, it's time they got held accountable for what they do. Darren said, she is, Susie, it's horrible. Missy T said, doctors use the body for dissection, etc. Morticians. Alex says it was broadcast in November 2002 in the UK. There you go. And Missy T said surgeons as well. Hey, Luna, how you going? Keck Rangel, how you going? Keck Rangel said, in Milwaukee, they had Body Worlds tour like over 10 years ago here. Wow. Yeah, it was just over 20 years ago in 2002. Alex said, no, I didn't see that, Geoloft. I think people have had enough of these celebs. Susie said, when it came through my city about 15 or 20 years ago, they said the people donated their bodies to science, but an elite whistleblower called Max Spears said they are actually part of the disappeared children and homeless that no one misses or looks for. Ooh. MJ said, making dinner if I missed everyone. Anyone? Keck said, oops, I've been Rumble greeting a lot. Lol. Susie said, one of the disappeared... Oh, yeah, I did read that. It was part of the other comment. MJ said, child was innocent. That is evil. Yep. Unless they can produce paperwork and let us all know where they came from. Who they are. Keck said, yep, the big Super Bowl's going to be on in an hour and Salty Cracker exposed Taylor Swift wearing a diaper on stage, lol. I saw something like that, but I thought someone said Madonna was wearing the diaper on stage. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Alex said, yeah, I think she was about 8 months pregnant. Yeah, she was. GLF said, yes, Dealey and Alex, there was a lot of people posting it, even live streaming, and all but a few videos have disappeared. I'll send the video of the rock defrocking. I'll forward to Hev. Susie said, I know, Dealey, can you believe he's been gone 8 years already? Keck said, you can't make this stuff up. Hey, Xenotron, how you going? Hey, Ruff, how you going? Zena said, gotta say this, my mum donated her body in exchange for some life-saving medication, which eventually killed her. Oh, Xenotron. I'm so sorry. That's awful. Alex said, same old story, disappearing videos. Maybe Hev can show it on Rumble, Geoloft. Susie said, Dealey said, Susie, I know, right? Xena said, we had to wait 3 years to get her body back, cremated, but not sure if it really was her. How would you know when it's cremated? Darren said, that's terrible, Xena. Yeah. Okay, where was I up to? Yep. Xena said, don't do it. I was devastated by the whole experience still. Missy T said, doctors have to, and nurses as well. Geoloff said, Alex, I will tweet it over to Hev. Missy T said, and see an autopsy. Susie said, oh, God love you all. MJ said, back at you, Susie. Ruff said, the 60s were the best times. If I had a time machine, I'd go back. Susie said, it's a bit blurry right now. Okay, hopefully it doesn't stay blurry. It might be my connection. I might have to plug my computer back into the modem. Darren said, I'm not all here. I'm not all there either, Darren. Alex said, hey, Xena, that's awful about your mum. Yeah, it is. I don't trust the medical industry at all. Darren said, how does God follow everyone's thoughts when I struggle to read 2 chats at once? MJ said, none of us are, Darren. Missy T's laughing. Susie said, I didn't want to say Darren. Keck said, Maria from England said, night-night to all of you just now. Oh, good night, Maria. Deb said, hey, sorry, slept in. How you going, Deb? MJ said, beauty sleep, Deb. SW said, I can't get Rumble and YouTube to coincide the timing when watching them both. Oh, God love you. Is it used to watching both of them for me? Susie said, hi, Deb, Ken, Darren, Luna. Susie said, did I forget anyone? Zena said, has anyone heard what became of the missing children? Not yet. Darren said, same here, SW. The YouTube TV, the YouTube on the computer, and the Rumble are all at different times. Wow, that would be confusing trying to listen to that. Oh, no. Menacing Muskrat, how you going? I saw you over on Rumble there. MJ said, oh, Xena, love to you. Missy T said, when you donate the crewmate afterwards. Oh, yeah, I don't think I'd donate my body to anything. Just bury me and actually wait a couple of days before burying me so that I don't accidentally get labelled as dead when I'm not. Or put a bell, with a rope down to the coffin so that if I'm alive I can ring the bell. Darren said, at least it wasn't a problem on Hev's side, Muskrat. Missy T said, you get given the ashes. Oh, Nursing Muskrat said, nope, it was my end, had to refresh, working great now, Hev. Oh, good. Alex said, anyone remember about that young lad that was found rolled up in a gym mat at school? Apparently when his family got his body back, his organs were missing and he was filled up with newspaper. I do remember that. That poor kid. Susie says, oh, Xena, sorry for everything you've been through. You just went through a bad patch with the power outages. You're due for a break, definitely. Darren said, lol, I only use sound on one. Oh, that's good. Keck said, greetings, Darren. I'll tell Marie you said night-night to but left as now I will to eat and get ready for the Super Bowl. Have fun, Keck Rangel. Xena said, I wanted to test this drug as she had a rare bone disease. They wanted to test the drug. She took a risk. We get it. We get that. But it's the desecration that's so awful. It's something you just can't comprehend. Keck said, see you, Hev, it looks good from here. Missy T said, Alex, that's awful. And Keck said, later, everyone. Alex said, I've seen a few horror stories like that. People are waking up at their funeral. Yeah. Says something I don't want to happen to me, so I'd like to wait a few days before I'm buried. Just put me out to pasture, Protect me from the animals eating me, though. Darren said, what was here in the UK, Alex? The law lets them take anything if you don't have something to say they can't. Sandra said, Hev, like Joan Ferguson on Wentworth. Deb said, my mum wants to be buried at sea so she can't even swing. A lot of Irish didn't learn. Oh, she can't even swim. She wants to be buried at sea, but she can't swim. A lot of Irish didn't learn. Alex said, I think that was a cover-up by other boys at school. Their dad was a policeman or something. Missy T said, I know they have in the fridges. Yeah, I know they have all body parts and things like that. But I don't know, this is different. This is on display for anyone to go and see and pay hundreds of dollars. They're making a lot of money. And I don't know. I've got this feeling in the pit of my gut that not good. It's the same feeling I had when I actually watched the show many years ago. What have I done with my lighter now? There it is. So I said, hey, I'm all good. I just want to put out a warning to people not to make a decision lightly. Yes. SW said, Deb, was that swing or swim? Swim. Susie said, when you check out Hev, make sure they put charged phone in the coffin so you can call out if you come back to life. Yeah. Put a charged phone in the coffin, turn the power off, fully charged, so it keeps the charge as long as it can anyway. They still go flat even when off, in the powered off position. Good idea. Put a mobile phone in there. Make sure it's turned off so that the person, if they end up being alive, they can turn the phone back on and ring someone. Ruff said, now it's well boiling. You telling me I don't have to cook crayfish, I just pick it up and eat it? Sounds good to me. Missy T said, should be for medical purposes only. I agree. I do with that. If you're going to donate your body to science, it should be for medical purposes only. Not for display for anyone to go and pay a lot of money to go and see. Because there's a lot of people who have morbid curiosity too that, you know, I don't know. Xenotron said, Susie, aren't dead people transmitting Bluetooth signals these days? Oh dear. Deb said, massage school took us, the medical school. Not much left of the bodies that donated. It went twice. I went twice. It was creepy. Oh. SW said they used to put bells on a string in the coffin in the old days. Yeah, that's what I want. That and a mobile phone. Both. Just in case one stops working or the battery runs out on the mobile phone, I can still go with the bell. Ring, quick, someone, anyone, before I run out of air. Alex said, yeah, when I reviewed my driving licence a few weeks ago, there was something about organ donations on that. You are automatically opted in unless you opt out, Darren. Alex said, take care and see you soon, Keck. Susie said, I think KC3 might be brown bread soon. Menacing Muskrat said, I'm confused. Is Hev reading off YouTube chat? Yes, I am, and I'm going to go to the Rumble one in a sec. Missy T said, some doctors do ECGs on the deceased to check for heart rhythms. That's a good idea. They should check the brain as well. MJ said, there's so much that's been done and we are naive. They love statues, just saying. Okay. Menacing Muskrat on Rumble said, I think some big earthquakes coming. Be prepared. Cash up, stock up, and fuel up. Geolof said, I think my comment disappeared on YouTube. Have I sent the rock video to you over an X? Menacing Muskrat saying she can't post on YouTube chat. So yeah, I'm over on Rumble chat, and there's not as many over there. Timmy is over there. Wolf Sheep Killer out to lunch. So I guess it's hard doing a concert and all of a sudden you got to go pee or poop. Oh, the nappy. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So I've read off both Rumble and YouTube the comments. Oh, Menacing Muskrat. There you go. Some big earthquakes coming. Be prepared. Cash up, stock up, and fuel up. MJ said, I am created channel. It is important. SW said, would that be creepy doing the graveyard shift? That's why they call it that. Susie said, Missy T, I can't find my glasses in your photo. Are you riding a horse or patting a dog? Oh, Susie said she can't find her glasses. And Missy T, in your photo, are you riding a horse or patting a dog? It's hard to see because they're tiny. Alex said, that's horrible, Xenotron. I feel so sorry you and your mum had to go through that. Deb said, are you on both today? Yes, I am. I'm multi-streaming at the same time. Susie said, the Rumble chat goes by too fast. Oh, Missy T said, patting a doggy. SW said, yes, Deb. Darren said, we should all transfer to the other side. Susie said, thank you, Missy. Deb said, we like you on the big TV. Menacing Muskrat said, Hev, can you see both Rumble and YouTube screens? Yes, I can. I can just go from one tab on YouTube to Rumble, or I can get the multi-stream chat on Streamlabs, which I think shows everything. Does it? Hang on. Is there any comments on Rumble from over there? No? It's only showing me YouTube by the look of it. Maybe. No, damn it, Mandy's in here, and that was from Rumble, so... Okay, so I think I get both on multi-stream. I can read both. How you going, Timmy? Oh my God, I had to shut Rumble off. It kept stopping to buffer every 10 seconds. Well, hopefully, when I shut YouTube off, Rumble will be better. I'm hoping. Otherwise, I'm just going to... It's my fault, and I'm going to have to plug it in to the modem. Myself into the... Not myself, my computer. I'll plug myself into the modem. Okay. Susie said, I'm going to love you and leave you guys. All the best. You too, Susie. Missy T... Dealer said, Missy T and Susie, I see two horses too. Deb said, say hi to the house, Hev and Hev fam. Zena said, you know, no one else in the family had a problem with it. Wow. Darren said, see you soon, Susie. Alex said, I have Rumble running in the background. Zena said, I just accepted it, but I do speak about it to discourage people that consider it. Dealer said, hey, Timmy, I have the same problem on Rumble. It may be my connection. I may have to plug the modem in. Santa said the human body is actually worth about $64 million. Wow. Okay, what I'm going to do is end the stream. If it ends on both Rumble and YouTube, expect another video on Rumble. Okay, I will do another live stream and we'll watch Tales from the Crypt together. So I'm going to play the outro and then bear with me while I just see what happens with this thing. Okay, guys, much love and I'll see you soon on Rumble.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going live. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.